last year when I was chair of the Assembly Budget Committee, we passed Senate Bill 81. SB 81 was the Higher Education Budget Trailer Bill. Within that bill was a section that required the Legislative Analyst's Office to conduct a study to assess the needs for new UC and CSU campuses in the state. The study will analyze the need within certain regions of California for potential CSU campuses and statewide for a UC campus. The study will also analyze the physical capacities of existing UC and CSU campuses as set forth in their respective master plans and relative to current enrollment. The analysis will also identify which CSU campuses no longer provide enrollment priorities for local applicants. The report relating to the CSU will be completed on or before January 1, 2017, so we anticipate this report coming out fairly soon. The UC report will be submitted a year later. With the report being expected at the end of this calendar year, I felt it was a good opportunity to gauge the current state of the Chula Vista project and learn about possible next steps. In addition, with the legislative session soon coming to a close, it is also time to start considering ideas for the next year and how the state could help move this entire project forward. I always say at the beginning that I realize that this is not, quote, unquote, my project. I want to make people know that, because sometimes people come in at the end of a project and all of a sudden they're the heroes or the sheroes of the project. This project began a long time ago, and all of those of you who in Chula Vista, the elected officials, the various mayors, and the current mayor who have this as a vision and a dream are to be celebrated for what you've done. Our task now is to make sure that we do all we can to help you realize that dream, that if there are obstacles or challenges in the way, we try to remove those. If there are resources that are necessary or there's some advocacy that needs to happen at the state level, that we try to make that happen. So I want to say that so that most folks know I don't claim the project. I don't want anybody to get paranoid about I'm going to claim the project. No, I don't do that, because I recognize any project that gets off the ground, if it's building a school or a library, oftentimes starts very early and lives through several elected official cycles. And I sometimes get upset when I see the person in the end who stands up and takes all the credit when I know that someone started this project a long time ago and really should be acknowledged. And so I want to make that really clear. That's always been my position. Our task, and my staff's task, here's Scott, who's with me from Sacramento, our task is to see what we can do to push this along, to figure out what kind of avenues and opportunities that might be available so that we can then enhance what has already been taking place for over 20 years, and hopefully we'll continue to move forward. This is to give me some update. I know that people in Chula Vista have been working very hard, and periodically I'll ask my staff and they'll call down and figure out what's going on. And so I want to make sure that that we're in sync, that we know where we are, so we don't have to duplicate work that's being done and waste unnecessary resources. But at the same time, if there are holes in places that we think we can help and fill in, we want to be able to do that. So I want to thank those who have come today to share with me, and with those in the audience, those here in the audience also, to share where we are in this project and how far along we are and what we need to do.